Hello, I'm IBX Tweaker, and today I'm going to be giving you a video for Minecraft Xbox One and Minecraft PS4, teaching you about the Nether and the End for both those consoles, and specifically the changes they've made since last generation. But if you're not familiar with them already, I'll teach you a little bit about them. They'll give you the basics you need to know. So, let's start with the Nether then, which is the one you'll go to first, because you need the Nether to get to the end. The Nether is a place you can go to if you get yourself 10 obsidian blocks. I'll do a tutorial on how to do that without using a diamond pickaxe, and then lighting it on fire, and then it gives you a cool kind of illusion like this. You can do 14, but 10 is an easier way, and it takes you to a new place which has a whole bunch of new materials that you can't actually get otherwise. I'll show you the Nether later, but yeah, it's a really cool place to go to. So for my little example, while I talk about the Nethers more, just bear in mind how long it takes me to do this distance across the map, even in creative mode, flying as fast as I can. Just remember how long it takes. So yeah, the Nether is a great place, and it also scales off the real world. So instead of being this exact same size as the real world, it's actually slightly smaller, but it correlates to the real world. So for instance, I'm traveling all the way across the map here at roughly just under 1,000 blocks, so it's roughly 800 I think, all the way over to this Nether portal over here. So now I'm going to fly into this Nether portal, and I'm going to give you something that might surprise you if you're a last generation guy. So on the last generation consoles, the Nether was 3 times as small as the real world. So every 1 block you travelled in the real world was 3 blocks in the Nether. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 1 block in the real world. But on the next generation consoles, because the world is bigger, it's 5,000 by 5,000. The Nether is 600 by 600 roughly. It's like 630 or something. By 630, it means that every 1 block in the overworld is 8 blocks Nether. And what's amazing about this is, remember that distance I just showed you earlier? This is the distance in the Nether you need to go from portal to portal. Just this far, it's roughly 100 blocks. You can do this in less than a minute, even walking, as you can, like, just walking or running across it, which is amazing that you can go from one end of a old Minecraft Xbox 60 or PS3 map all the way to the other one in less than a minute. And if you have a minecart, that's like 20 seconds. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Let me just actually prove that this is like this, and it's not just me saying it. So now the Nether is an amazing way to get across the map, and because the Nether is 630 by 630 now, that means if you have a Nether portal on one side of the Nether and one on the other, but what you can actually do is you can get all the way across the 5,000 blocks that the world is, which is massive, and even in creative takes so long to do. You can do that with a minecart in maybe a minute or so. So you can travel 5,000 blocks in a minute, and yeah, that's a really cool thing. So yeah, here's the distance. To get from one side of the 5,000 world to the other, you just go from this bedrock wall over here, all the way over to the other one over there. I'm not going to show you that one, but you get the point. So, yeah, besides that, the Nether is very similar to the last generation consoles. I believe it only has 1 Nether fortress, and it's guaranteed to have one. It might have more, chance to spawn more, but this is how it looks right now. And yeah, you can spawn blazes here. There's lots of Nether quartz. There's a whole bunch of reasons to go to the Nether otherwise. But yeah, let's move on to the end, because I'm sure you're familiar with the Nether. Which one was? Oh, it's this one up here, I think. So yeah, I'm sure that's all you need to know about the Nether. Let's go to the end. I always get lost at the portal like that. There it is. So the end is a place you can go to. It's like the end of the game. That's why it's called the end. And basically you need to go to the Nether, you need to kill blazes, and you also need to kill endermen until you get IF enders, which are you can craft from combining ender pearls and from combining blazes. Then you need to go to a stronghold by using these, following them through the air, and find the end portal, which is quite a chore in itself. And once you get to your end portal, you can go in it, of course, once you pull in all the ender pearls, and it takes you to the end. So the end actually looks exactly the same as last generation, which at first I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. It's honestly like exactly the same. It looks like it even has some form of limit on the edge. However, the end dimension itself, so not like all these blocks, but like the world we're in right now, that's what gets interesting, because the world is actually 5,000 by 5,000. Yeah, sorry, the end is 5,000 by 5,000 blocks. Even on the last generation consoles, it was like slightly shortened. However, the map of the end, so if you make a map in the end, it has to be like made in the end specifically. The map of the end is exactly the same as the last generation console's Nether map, and I honestly can't work out what the logic for that one is. But yeah, that's how it seems to be. You can, it's like it doesn't correlate to the end at all. Like as you can see here, it says there's blocks, but there isn't. I don't know if that's a weird glitch, but it's one of the weirder ones ever. So the cool thing about the end being 5,000 blocks by 5,000 blocks is that because the end island is only like 200 by 200, if you want, you can make a really secret house once you've killed the Ender Dragon, or even before then. If you just make yourself a really long bridge, just follow all the way out until you get maybe, if you get like 500 blocks away from it, like make a really, really long bridge, you can make it a minecart if you want, then you can make a house all the way over, let's say, over here, for instance, and if you look around me now, there's nothing you can see besides your bridge. So you can make a house in the end, where it's got this cool purple background, and if that's something you want to do, you can. I think that's just a really cool thing you can do. As you can see, the end's coming back into sight now, but from over there you just can't see it, even with the Xbox One and PS4's increased render distance. So yeah, there's that. I hope you enjoyed this little video talking about the Nether and the End. If you did, you can like it, let me know. It'd be very much appreciated. Yeah, it's weird that, first of all, this glitch, and second of all, it's really cool about the Nether. So, the End is weird, the Nether is cool, all else is new, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like as I said, like it if you liked it, share it if you really like it, let people know about the changes. One of my favourite ones, I'm trying to focus on the, more important videos that you probably don't know about yet, that's also on next gen, so if you appreciate that concept, let me know too. So, thank you for watching the video, and here is an outro.